All right, so when you first log into Get Response, you're going to be here on your dashboard looking something like this. You should see your account up here. Your current campaign is usually the one that you chose when you first signed up. You chose a username, possibly. Now you have to set up a new campaign, okay? So we're going to do that first. So right here is a drop down, and you're going to go to Create Campaign. And I want you to call this GNP underscore something unique to you. Prospects, I've got mine as prospects and member, prospect and member. You could make prospects if that's not taken yet. Prospect 1, 2, 3, leads, whatever you want. Whatever's not taken is only unique names are only allowed in campaign names in the entire Get Response system. So choose one that's not taken. You can only use small letters. You can use the underscore or not. Entirely up to you. Okay. Whatever you choose, then choose Create Campaign. Once you've done that, I'll go back to my dashboard here so we can show you. It will be listed here in the drop down, so you can choose whichever one you want to work with. So whichever one is listed there is the one that is affected every time you go to create an autoresponder or a newsletter or create a form. It's going to be whatever's in here, okay? But for now, because we just want to make sure you get your autoresponder letters that I've pre-written, I'm going to go to here, go to messages, and then preload. Okay, from here, you want to go and click here instead of, it should have user account here. Take the drop down and change it to campaign. Then you can delete, I don't know if it matters, but if there's a password in there, just delete it. If there's an email in there, get rid of that. And then put in GNP. Now this is where you want to put my campaign in there. So because you're going to Get Response will actually allow you to access my autoresponder campaign. So GNP underscore, there you can already see it's coming up there, prospect. You don't need a password. Include predefined fields. Log in. When you log in, your changes will be lost, blah, blah, blah. Of course, we want to continue. Okay, so now you should see all of these letters come up here. Total of 15 of them. Day 0 has 2 letters in it. I don't know why letter 2 is in front of letter 1. It doesn't really matter. You'll see when it's preloaded that letter 1 has a 1-hour delay and letter 2 has a 2-hour delay. And then letter 3 comes out on the next day. So they call that day 1. It's the next day after they fill out their form, and so on. So it's a 30-day run, total of 15 letters. You're going to click on Copy All. And you're going to go up here, make sure the destination campaign is set. Whatever campaign you set up to receive the GNP newsletters on. So this is for prospects. This is before they become members, right? So whatever you've called it, set it up in here. Message type should be autoresponder. And it should have whatever email you've set up in there. Okay, now if you want to add another email, I've got a few in there. If you want to add another email, then you can do that in another spot, which I'll show you after this section here. So you've done all that, come down to save, and it'll put all those letters into your account. Sorry, into that campaign. Next thing you're going to need to do is set up a form, because you're going to want to put your HTML form for an autoresponder capture form into Getting Paid on the on the capture page for your affiliate account. So you go to Forms, Create Form. We just go to plain HTML. So far all that's listed is preview here. So your campaign, again, set it for whichever one you want to set it up for. GNP prospect. In the button, call it Watch Our Videos. See how that changed over here? Custom thank you URL. It's in your back office. Write it down or copy it from there. http://getnetpaid.com/blankety blank blank. I don't know what it is right now while I'm doing this video, but it's going to be some in your back office when it's ready. You can always come back here and change it. You're not going to need this code until you actually have an affiliate site set up. Next thing is name. Email's already there. And phone. Okay, so that's added all those fields there. It added the button there. It's got your campaign correct in here. You're going to copy that code, go back to your website at GetNetPaid and insert it in the correct spot, which I don't have set up yet, but it's coming. Let's try changing or adding an email address. My account details from email addresses, add new address. So once you add new email address, it'll send you another email. You have to go there and authorize it, and then it'll show as verified. And then you can set up the default address. Yeah.